Alright, my FBCA. Everything's good. Connection, yes, we're fine. Alright. Alright, yeah.
Just had to take the good one.
Yep, that's exactly what
Yeah,
I do.
yeah, I know. Anthony.
Actually, I'm just gonna say.
Oh, that roster. I know that roster. Am I color or play by play?
You are play by play. No, you're color.
Yeah, I'll be color.
You're just gonna be like, what a great shot.
My guy hooping in Converse.
Huh?
My guy hooping in Converse. Baller.
Definitely about that action. Hey, now we have video. Put my glasses on so I can see.
Remy's not gonna be here till 6:15. What? Just all the home ones, or most of the home ones. No one. So let me get a.
Welcome back to Eagles on the Air broadcast team. I'm Marcus Romo, joined with,
Andy Cook.
and welcome to your varsity boys basketball game against St. Constantine. Looking to be a good game. Eagles coming off a hot victory in their tournament, playing a lot of bigger schools, and they're looking to keep that momentum going. Looks like your starters for your Eagles are Owen LaRocca, Jared Bonney, and the 7'2 monster himself, along with Rodney, and Zion Granville. Zion Granville having a great, and that's a quick start for your Eagles and an easy bucket for Jared Bonney. Jared Bonney's shown his speed game in and game out and how quick he is. Number 5 taking the ball up for St. Constantine. He's going to dish it out to number 30. Passes a 15 at the top of the key. Constantine looking like they're struggling, moving the ball around. And at number 30 on the side for the shot. And he's short, rebounded by Rodney. Rodney slowing it down, pushing it to Owen LaRocca in the corner for 3. And it's just off, but rebounded by Jared Bonney, the point guard. Jared Bonnie with the ball, passes it to Rodney. Back to Owen LaRocca. Hesitates, passes it to Jared Bonnie for three, and it's good. Jared Bonnie starting off hot with 5 points already. Like I was saying, the 7-2 Alejandro and Zion Granville, definitely a dynamic duo in the paint. And that's a steal by Alejandro, and he's going to go up and throw it down. Alejandro, it's definitely easy with this. Number 15 for St. Constantine, pushing it. And a fadeaway, and it's just short rebounded. And back to number 15. He's going to go down low to number 30. He's going to go up strong and get the bucket on Alejandro. Owen LaRocca pushing it, going up with a fillet. What a bucket by Owen LaRocca. He's definitely something to be reckoned with.
Really having a good year. Building off of his success last year.
Stolen by Alejandro, and Jared Bonnie pushing it on the fast break layup. Throws it off the backboard, and just a bit of miscommunication by your Eagles. Number 5, St. Constantine is looking to get something going. Oh, and he trips. Down to number 30 again, who's going to go up, and just rebounded by LaRocca.
Good defense
Passed
by
out to
Granville.
Jared Bonnie. With a little hezzy, goes up strong for the bucket. Jared Bonnie, 8 points already. Definitely looking like a good game for him. And that's going to be first foul on your Eagles on Owen LaRocca with a blocking foul. Number 23 is going to check in for St. Constantine for number 11. 23 is going to pass it to 15, who's going to go up for the layup, and just a bit too strong off the glass. Zion Granville pushing it, passing it to Rodney, who's open for three, who's going to drive, dish to Owen in the corner, back to Zion, back to Jared for three. Rebounded by Rodney. Lots of tip. Eagles being aggressive on the rebounds. Zion Granville for three, and it's good.
What a shot.
Eagles looking hot with 14-2 lead with 5 minutes left, and that's going to cause St. Constantine to call their first timeout. And we're back. So like I was saying, Eagles played in a tournament last weekend, playing a lot of popular big schools, public schools around the Fort Bend area, including Ridgepoint. And they beat Ridgepoint, actually, which has, I would like to say, way more kids in their grade. So it was definitely a big victory for them. But like I was saying, the Eagles, they do have a younger team. A lot of first-year varsity players, varsity starters, including some new transfers that we've gotten. So it's definitely some chemistry looking to be built, and tipped by Rodney. Rodney, a senior, and he's definitely doing what he can. Tipped by Jared Bonnie to Constantine, and it's stolen back by Jared Bonnie. Jared Bonnie with his speed, with a great dime to LaRocca, and LaRocca's going to go for the easy bucket.
That chemistry you mentioned earlier really showing out here early.
Eagles with the press defense. St. Constantine's looking to get the ball past half court, and they do, and they're going to get it to number 5 in the corner. To number 15 for three, and it's off, rebounded by Alejandro, who's going to dish it to Jared Bonnie, looking to push the pace. Rodney passes it to Granville. To Owen LaRocca, who's going to drive, and he's going to get fouled by number 15. That's going to be the first foul on St. Constantine. But it is on the floor, so the Eagles will remain with the ball. Eagles running to play. Granville driving by. Too physical. And that's going to be a and one. Oh, excuse me, that's on the floor, so They're going to get the ball on the baseline. 16-2 Eagles, 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And some miscommunication, and St. Constantine's going to get the ball back. Eagles pressing, looking to get some steals, and it's stolen. Tipped by Rodney into the hands of Alejandro to Jared Bonney for 3. And it's good. Wow. Jared Bonney definitely having a really good game to start off.
Yeah, this Eagles team is very fast on the defensive end.
Stolen by Rodney to Alejandro, who's going to go up physical, and he's going to throw it out the backboard for 2. That puts their Eagles up 21-2 right now. St. Constantine's definitely struggling. Eagles with the press defense, not giving them any space to move. Number 15 is going to drive, go for the floater. Rebounded by number 23, who's going to go up to number 30. And rebounded again by St. Constantine. Shot. And the shot is no good. And Zion Granville is going to get the rebound for your Eagles. But like I was saying, Zion Granville and Alejandro are definitely two big men to be reckoned with. Both above 6'5", definitely physical players. And they're going to be a force this year, especially when it comes down to district play, playing good teams like Lutheran South and Second Baptist, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, and we can't even forget about Westbury. Fort Bend Christian and Westbury have a big rivalry in basketball and always competing every year, so it's always good. Zion Granville's first free throw is going to be good. And the junior, Vance Austera, is going to check in for Jared Bonney, and the senior, Paul Sanchez, will check in for Rodney. Paul Sanchez with some swag on the court, rocking some pink shoes I've never seen before. It's definitely something else. And Zion Granville's second free throw is up, and it's good. Eagles still pressing. Number 15 trying to do something, and they're going to call a foul on number 1, Paul Sanchez. That's going to be the third foul for your Eagles. And a miscommunication. And just some sloppy play by St. Constantine's going to give the Eagles a free possession.
That press defense is really looking effective early here.
Yeah, St. Constantine really struggling to get the ball moving around the field, or around the court, excuse me. So.
Sure looks that way.
Eagles looking to set up a play for LaRocca. And it passes the ball to Granville, who's going to pull up for 3. And it's off. And rebounded by number 15 of St. Constantine, who's going to push the ball, showing his handles. He's going to drive and kick it to number 30. And they're going to call him for double dribble. St. Constantine definitely making some mental errors right now. They look a more younger team than our Eagles, so it's definitely a learning experience for them. 23-2 for Eagles, 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Eagles looking to expand the lead. Zion Granville in the corner. Looking to dribble it out. Is going to dish it to Austera. Austera to Paul Sanchez. Back to Granville. Looking to go past him. Gets physical and rebounded by Alejandro, who's going to go back up and get the easy layup.
Alejandro's first year here with the Eagles.
Stolen by Vance Austera, who's going to shoot a 3. Ooh, rebounded by Alejandro and Owen LaRocca, and it's back up. Eagles definitely have a big size advantage against the St. Constantine team. So rebounds and defense should be a lot easier for them to come by. So we'll see how the game unfolds.
So I was just saying about Alejandro, first year with the Eagles, but really making a huge impact here in the paint, especially early in this game with many rebounds as he heads to the bench.
St. Constantine looking to break the press, and they do. Number 15 out dribbling. And it's going to be a bad pass by 15. Paul Sanchez trying to show his speed to get to the ball, and it's going to be a backcourt violation on St. Constantine. That was honestly probably the best play for St. Constantine at the time, because if they wouldn't have touched it, would have been an easy bucket. But like Andy was saying, Alejandro is definitely replacing one of the big men that we had last year, Chuk Suzuka, who's playing D1 basketball at Cornell University right now. So big men are definitely a big thing here, and they're very important in the game. So Coach Scooter was really lucky to get one like Alejandro to come in. St. Constantine still looking to get a second bucket, and that's going to be an air ball by number 23, I believe. Eagles up 27-2, minute 30 remaining in the first quarter. Paul Sanchez running the point. He's going to dish it to Granville. To Austero in the corner. Who's going to cut by, go up, and one. Vance Austero, man. First year varsity player as a junior. He's known for his shooting around the court, but little do people know that he's pretty physical with his body, and he goes up for layups all the time. And he's definitely a good player to watch out for as he's just going to grow throughout the whole season. So it's going to be an important thing for Eagles to really work him in.
Yeah, he definitely stays on the wing quite a bit, but when he drives, he gets physical and he does very well.
Number 30, Stefan, and Asher Ajim are going to check in for Owen LaRocca and Alejandro. And number 5 is going to get fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot an and one free throw. 30-4 for your Eagles, up by 26 right now. We'll see if St. Constantine can force a crazy comeback. Number 5 free throw is good. 30-5, your Fort Bend Christian Eagles leading over St. Constantine. Paul Sanchez running the point. He's going to dish it to Granville. To Austero. Rebounded by Paul Sanchez. He's going to go back up for the nice floater. That will be Paul Sanchez's first 2 points of the game. Eagles still in the press, looking to keep St. Constantine on their toes. So, good ball movement by St. Constantine, and it's going to be tipped, and it's going to remain St. Constantine ball. Number 5 in the corner, who's going to dish the ball to 15 at the top of the key. Number 5 looking like a player, and he's going to be tipped and rebounded by number 30, who's going to go up strong. Vance Austero on the wing. Stefan is going to dish it out to Zion Granville. Eagles looking to slow it down and get the last shot of the quarter. 20 seconds remaining.
Eagles really have everything going their way early in this game.
Oh, definitely. They've been pressing the whole game. That's been causing some turnovers for St. Constantine, and they've been knocking down their shots. Jared Bonney already with double-digit points on the night. And that's going to be a breakaway steal. He's going to pass it to Zion. He's going to throw it up and be short. So St. Constantine went on a 7-point run, 7-2 run late in the first quarter, but they're still down 32-9, so Eagles looking to keep the lead the whole game.
A lot of the guys on the Eagles basketball team they were seniors last year, and so a lot of the guys on the team now they're new starters, but seeing here early, it's really easy to tell that they have meshed together very well.
Oh yeah, they're definitely some new guys, but they're best friends in school. We can see that. They're always hanging out, talking about basketball. This game just keeps people united. It builds friendships, and it's definitely something to be important, shared, especially in sports.
Absolutely.
Speaking of sports, your Fort Bend. But speaking of sports, your boys varsity football team went to Austin Regents last Friday, and they couldn't come out with a playoff win. But overall, they made it to the first round of playoffs and played a really good team with a quarterback who has multiple D1 offers, and it was just a really good game. But compared to the season that we had this year and the one we had last year, it was definitely a big improvement after not even being able to finish the season 2 years ago. So it was definitely something big. Jordan Black doing a great job. Him, Coach Carpenter, Coach Jones, Coach Gary Schubert, they're definitely changing the culture at the school, as Coach Black really emphasizes. So it's definitely something that's going to be growing in our school, and hopefully our program's going to get bigger too. So it's definitely something to look out for.
Really great turnaround there.
Back to basketball, and that's going to be a turnover on number 23 of the Golden Eagles. So St. Constantine Definitely struggling early on. Rodney Harrison's going to check back in for Zion Granville. Asher Regime playing his first few games on the lineup after suffering an injury, I believe. So he's definitely looking to come back for his first game. Rodney Harris is going to drive and go up strong. Rodney Harris, you saw that flash that he had. Call him Flash Harrison, I guess.
I know we talked earlier about how Vance can shoot the ball and drive very well. I feel that a lot of the wing players on this team can shoot and drive extremely well.
Oh, yes, 100%. A lot of our wing players are very dynamic players. Owen LaRocca, known for his great shooting, but he can definitely get physical. Zion Granville, known for getting physical, but he can definitely shoot the rock. So it's definitely something that the Eagles have. They have a lot of mobility, I guess, and a lot of great different skill assets. So it's definitely something that's very important on their team.
Absolutely.
Number 5 is going to make a risky pass down to the paint, and it's going to be a turnover for the Golden Eagles again. Rodney pushing it to Ostera, 4-3, and it's knocked down.
There's that shooting ability we talked about earlier.
Oh, 100%. Vance Ostera, first-year junior, or first-year varsity player, and he's a junior, but he's definitely something to be reckoned with in his first year. Rodney Harrison looking to drive, and he's just going to go up and kick it to Ostera for 3. Oh, man, that was a heavily contested shot, too. What a shot. But that's what he does. He shoots crazy threes, playing game in, game out, and it's definitely something crazy to watch.
When Vance gets hot, he definitely gets hot.
Oh, 100%. He's confident like Owen LaRocca. They're both shooters. They're going to keep shooting even if they've missed. So that's definitely something that Coach Scooter really likes about him and their confidence in their abilities to play the game.
Sure.
Paul Sanchez with some good defense. Number 15 definitely struggling to get past him. He's going to have to dish the ball to number 23, who's trying to go to work on Rodney. Not looking like it's happening, though. Eagles definitely with some good defense early on in the game. .15 with a heavily contested shot, and it's short, rebounded by Asher Ajim, who's going to push it, who's going to dish it to Ostera. Back to Paul Sanchez, to Stefan in the corner, to Rodney for 3. Oh, and he's going to draw and go up strong. Rebounded by number 5, who made a good move. And he's going to look like he's going to go with a behind-the-back pass, showing some flash. Good bucket by your Golden Eagles. Eagles still up 40-11. So big lead and definitely a big comeback. Ooh, Paul Sanchez giving him a little hesitation, making him stumble a little bit. Vance Ostera for 3. And another tray. And another tray by Vance Ostera. He's definitely a shooter. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
I was just playing him on one-on-one a couple days ago, and he's definitely unguardable. So it's definitely something very important that he has.
Bonnie checks back into the game.
Your student session here at Fort Bend Christian Gym is going to be filling up soon. Be sure to join. But like I said, I'm Marcus Romo, joined with
Andy Cook.
And we're broadcasting the game for tonight, so it's going to be definitely a good game, that's for sure. Number 30 for 3, and he's going to be just short. Who's going to Asher Jim with the rebound to Vance Ostera for 3. Just short. Vance Ostera, but like I said, he's confident in his shot. He's going to keep shooting it. And that's something I love about him. He's saying, my bad, my bad. Definitely a great team player.
That Eagles defense has been just stellar.
And that's going to cause the Golden Eagles to call their second timeout of the half. With fall sports coming to an end, spring sports starting to kick up, boys varsity and girls basketball, along with winter sports, and also swim. Definitely some big athletes that we have. Grant Platt is a swimmer who's a sophomore, and he's definitely a state competitor, training worldwide, definitely a great athlete. So it's definitely something to stay tuned on. FBCA will be broadcasting a lot of basketball games along with some soccer games. So definitely be sure to tune in.
Yeah, Grant Clyde breaking a plethora of school records.
So, Andy, what do you think of your Eagles lineup? It's definitely something different from last year. So what do you think what do you think Coach Scooter's mindset is going to be to try to work them out?
There's definitely a lot of shooters and a lot of strong, quick defensive players. So There's it's really been interesting to see what they've done as a just as a defensive team. It's improved greatly, and even their shooting has been just as well as it was last year.
Jared Bonney giving him the moves. And that's going to be a bad pass by Jared Bonney, and that's going to be an easy layup for number 15 of the Golden Eagles. Paul Sanchez pushing the ball. He's going to go up, and he's going to get fouled by number 23, and that's going to be number 23's second foul of the game. So Paul Sanchez is going to go to the line to shoot two. But like I was saying earlier, Paul Sanchez definitely with some new drip shoes. I've never seen those in my life, and those are definitely something pretty cool. I've never seen those, so Paul Sanchez is definitely one of those style players. He definitely really reps the I look good, so I'm going to play good. So that's something just about Paul's character.
Absolutely. We have a few of those guys here on this Eagles basketball team.
And that's going to be stolen by the drip king himself, Paul Sanchez, who's going to pass it to Stephon, who's going to go up in rough foul. Stephon looking to be okay. He's going to get up and go to the line to shoot two. Zion Granville is looking to check back into the game. Stephon's first free throw is no good right off the front of the rim. Owen LaRocca is going to sub in for Vance Ostera, and Alejandro is going to sub in for Asher Ajim. Vance Ostera definitely he is a bench player, but he definitely just came in and dropped 8 points, 9 points. So he's definitely a great competitor. So he's always willing to do his job, and if coming off the bench is that for him, then he's going to keep doing it well. Stephon on number 23, he's going to pass it, and it's going to be stolen by Zion Granville, who has a fast break, and it's going to be ripped by number 5 of St. Constantine. Looking to push it, and he's going to have a wide open number 30 in the paint who's going to go up strong. Number 30 definitely having a good game. 8 points for him on the night. Eagles definitely trying to keep him. Zion Granville is going to give him a little hesitation and go up with the left hand.
Zion's first year here for the Eagles. Great addition to the team, playing very well.
Oh, 100%. He's definitely replacing some of the guys we had last year, like Brooks Cartwright. We had Truk Suzuka, like we were saying, is playing at Cornell University. We had Temi, Damien. It was definitely an all-senior lineup, and now it's still a senior lineup, but it's a lot of seniors who didn't get a lot of playing time last year. And these guys definitely look into it, that they have improved. These guys are definitely balling out. Owen LaRocca on the fast break, and he's going to be tripped up by number 15. That looked like a pretty rough foul, and it's going to be a foul on number 11, excuse me.
Owen looked a little shaken up as he got up, but
oh yeah, it was definitely a hard foul. Looks like his legs and elbows got all tripped up.
definitely a tough player though.
Oh, 100%. So he's going to go to line. The Eagles are in bonus, so he's going to shoot a 1-1.
Owen was one of the younger guys that got a lot of playing time last year.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely contributed quite a bit against teams like.
Last year as a sophomore playing on varsity, he definitely had some great outings. Still known for his shooting. And Jared Bonney's going to take a charge. Wow. That's definitely a physical play by Jared Bonney. Coach Scooter loves that. He loves the charge. He loves being physical and aggressive. So that's definitely something he teaches his men to do.
Absolutely.
Jared Bonney just showing his speed. Going up strong, and it's too easy. It almost looked like he levitated and floated. So it was definitely a great play by Jared Bonney.
That speed gives him a huge advantage over the competition.
And he's stolen by Jared Bonney again. He's going to give a nice dish to LaRocca. And the bucket's going to count, but number 5 seemed to have shaken the goal. So the ref's just trying to make sure everything's okay. Eagles up 51-15 with 3 minutes left in the half. Eagles with the dominant lead. For the Golden Eagles, number 1 is going to check in for number 5. Number 1 definitely looks like a young player who's here for the experiments.
Eagles back in the press.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And that's going to remain Eagles ball on a risky pass. Stefan's going to dish it to Bonnie, who's going to dish it to LaRocca. Back to Bonnie. To Granville on the wing to own LaRocca up the top of the key to Stefan in the corner for three. And it's good. A lot of our Eagles players are definitely some shooters. They definitely know how to shoot the ball, they know to pass the ball, and they know what to do with the ball. So it's definitely, Eagles definitely have a smart team. It's just dumb executing that's really important. And they're going to keep practicing. Number 1 is going to pass it to number 11 for three, and it's off, rebounded by Zion Granville, who's going to push it and slow it down. Never mind, excuse me. He's going to pass the ball to Jared Bonnie. Back to Granville, to LaRocca, to Stefan in the corner. Back to LaRocca, back to Stefan. For three. Another tray by your Eagles. That was definitely some great ball movement. Just a back and forth and confusing the defender. Stolen by Bonnie and LaRocca, who's going to go for the easy layup. Wow, your Eagles definitely still showing some momentum, and they're going to back up from the press with a 59-15 lead.
Really getting their groove back that they had at the very beginning of the half, back here towards the end of it.
Stolen by Granville to LaRocca, to Stefan, who's going to go up, and he's not going to get fouled, but he's going to get his own rebound. He's going to kick it out to Jared Bonnie for three. Rebounded by LaRocca, who looks as if he almost wanted to go for a putback dunk. And they're going to say that Owen had stepped out of bounds, so it's going to remain Golden Eagle ball. Number 21 for the Eagles. And it's going to be stolen by Bonnie again, who's going to go up for the easy bucket.
Those fast break points really adding up here for the Eagles.
Really adding up. They've definitely been their defense has definitely been a key factor in them having such a big lead in this game. And it's stolen by Alejandro, who's looking to throw it down, and he's going to throw it down a bit too hard, and it's going to shake around the rim. To LaRocca for three, and it's a bucket. Wow. I called that before it even went in. That was definitely something. I just had so much trust in Owen. Wow, man, your Eagles are definitely something.
Often when Owen shoots, it's pretty likely that it goes in.
Oh, 100%. Number 21 looking to hold the ball until the second quarter will end, looking to get the final shot. He's going to pass it to number 30. Back to 21 for a three. And it's good. Number 21 with a bucket. Eagles with 12 seconds. Coach Scooter's signaling to Bonnie. And no one's going to pick him up, so he's just going to go to the line. Dish it to Stefan for three. And it's off the top of the ropes, so it's going to be Golden Eagle ball with 2.2 seconds remaining in the half. And they're just going to dribble it out. He's going to attempt a half-court shot, and it's going to get blocked by the speakers.
Wow, the Eagles really turned it up there towards the end of the half.
Yep, they definitely went on a big run, and it was a good start to the half. So
absolutely.
We'll be back in a couple minutes to resume the second half of play. I'm Marcus Romo.
And I'm Andy Cook.
Welcome back to the second half of Eagles basketball. I'm Marcos Romo,
And I'm Andy Cook.
and we're going to be broadcasting you the second half of this game. Eagles with a 64-18 lead. Vance Austera, and the only starter coming in for this start of the second half is Zion Granville. But like I was saying earlier, all their bench players are definitely something to be reckoned with. They're all scorers, they're all shooters, they're all great defenders, everything like that.
This lineup in right now is definitely a faster and shooting and defensive lineup.
100%. Paul Sanchez in the corner. He's going to dish the ball to Granville. To Stefan, who's going to cut. He's going to kick out to Granville for three. Rebounded by Ajim. And he's going to kick it to Paul Sanchez. And it's going to be rebounded by Ajim again. Who's going to go up physical. And looks like it should have been a foul, but didn't call it. So St. Constantine's going to walk out the free one. Blocked by Granville. Slowing it down a little bit, your Eagles. Granville passing the ball to Sanchez. To Granville in the corner for three. And it's off the side of the rim. Definitely a not so good shot for Granville. But Paul Sanchez is going to get the ball, and he's just going to go up easy for the layup.
First points of the half for the Eagles started off a little slow, but the defense is really kicked up.
Eagles up 66-18. And number 15 for St. Constantine looks to be the point guard. Been doing a lot, and also number 30 down low in the paint. Paul Sanchez is going to go all the way and just toss it up, and he's going to get fouled. Paul Sanchez is going to go to the line to shoot two. Paul Sanchez is a great free throw shooter, definitely reps it a lot. And his first free throw is going to be no good. I might have jinxed him there.
The announcer's curse.
The announcer's curse. Paul Sanchez's second free throw is up, and it's good. Paul Sanchez going 1 for 2 from the line. Expanding the Eagles' lead, 67-18. Paul Sanchez with some good defense on the perimeter, and it's going to be tipped off Paul, but it's going to hit St. Constantine's player number 5 and go out of bounds. So Eagles with the ball. Paul Sanchez still pushing it. He's going to dish it to Stefan on the wing, who's going to dish it to Austera in the corner for 3. And no good. A bit right, and it's going to be a bit of miscommunication, and the ball's going to be bounced off number 23's head. Ajim getting physical with the rebounds, going up. Paul Sanchez getting the ball back in with a nice layup for 2.
Ajim starting off with a solid 4 rebounds to start the half.
He's definitely a very physical player, playing JV last year, first year varsity player, but he's definitely showing some bright signs, so Eagles really looking to work him.
Absolutely.
Paul Sanchez is going to kick it to Granville on the wing, who's going to dish it to Stefan, who's going to drive, and looks to have been tripped, but Stefan with the ball to Austera. It was a contested shot, but like I was saying, Austera, definitely a confident shooter, so he's going to keep shooting. Number 21 is going to pass it to number 30 on St. Constantine, and it's going to be tipped by Austera, and that's going to open a lane in. What a pass by number 5. That was, wow. That was a really athletic play by number 5. What a great pass.
Nice sequence.
St. Constantine's coach definitely getting very hyped on that play.
Getting really into it there.
Stefan's going to drive down the lane and kick it to Austera on the wing. Austera looking to get his first points of the second half. Granville in the corner with the ball is going to kick it to Austera, to Stefan. Eagles really working the ball around, and what a save by Paul Sanchez to Asher Ajim, who's going to kick it to Austera, to Granville, to Stefan, who's going to go for the layup, and it's just short off the front rim.
That sequence there, Eagles doing really well, spreading the ball and
just not
passing
able
around.
to capitalize on that last shot. Rebounded by Austera. Eagles looking to slow it down a little bit. 4 minutes remaining, and the Eagles are up 69-20. Great pass by Paul Sanchez. Him and Asher Jim just not on the same page. Number 5 for the Golden Eagles is going to take up the ball. Having a very good game, I would say. Definitely being the main distributor of the ball.
No matter the score, number 5 has passed the ball quite well.
Very well. Shot by 23 is no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Austero. He's going to kick the ball to Sanchez. Back to Austero on the wing for 3. And just short. Austero seems to be struggling. Second half shooting. Stolen by Ajim, who's going to give it to Paul Sanchez for the easy layup.
No matter the score, Eagles still staying physical and getting it done.
Owen LaRocca and Rodney looking to check in the game. Eagles fans definitely loving it. Paul Sanchez with another steal. And he's going to dish it to Granville in the corner for 3. And no good, but it's going to be tipped, and it's going to be St. Constantine's ball. And, excuse me, no, it's not. Ref said it wasn't. So Zion, Granville, and Asher Ajim are going to check out for Owen LaRocca and Rodney.
What a start to the half by Ajim there.
Ajim definitely being a physical center with a lot of rebounds. Great defense, too. Austero for 3 in the corner, and it's no good. Rebounded by Rodney, and he seemed to be whacked, but refs with a no call, and number 21 is going to go up strong and get the bucket on Sanchez. Owen LaRocca is going to drive, kick it to Rodney, and it's going to be a jump ball. So it's going to be Golden Eagle ball.
The Golden Eagles really starting to find their rhythm here in the second half.
Definitely trying to find something. Been struggling all game, not being able to capitalize on offense, struggling to put up some defense against the much bigger Fort Bend Christian Eagles. It's definitely been a hard battle for them, so they're just looking to stay in the game and keep doing as much as they can. Eagles still working the ball around. Paul Sanchez is going to give a pump fake in the corner, and he's going to go for the nice floater. Paul Sanchez with a really good game off the bench. I'd probably say he has 12 to 15 points. Definitely being a key contributor to this Fort Bend Eagle team.
Yeah, Paul being one of the leaders of the team, really, I guess, stepping up to that leadership role.
Paul Sanchez definitely has a great relationship with Coach Scooter. Been best buddies for a while. Paul Sanchez is definitely a hard worker, always looking to do what's best for his team, an unselfish guy. So Paul Sanchez is definitely looking to get a lot of playing time this year.
Absolutely.
Paul Sanchez still running the point, and he's going to kick it to Rodney. To Austero in the corner, who's been struggling the second half, getting up some threes. And great ball made by Eagles. And that's another made shot by Paul. Paul Sanchez scored the last 8 points of your Eagles. So it was very impressive by Paul. 21 with a good shot, and it's just short air ball. Rodney's going to dish it to Austero. To Austero again, and it's good. Vance definitely looking to get something started after that shot. What a shot.
He just kept shooting and finally found it.
But like we mentioned earlier, Vance Austero is definitely one of those players who gets really hot really quick, so we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
Number 30 for Eagles, just with a miss. He's going to dish it to Owen LaRocca to Paul Sanchez for 3. And it's good. Paul Sanchez definitely caught fire this second half. What a shot. What a game he's having off the bench. And he's probably closing in around 20 points. And he's definitely not only been scoring, but he's been playing great defense. And he has a lot of assists. So he's definitely being a great team player.
Definitely.
Number 5 is going to go up. And they're going to call a foul on number 40 on LaRocca.
Eagles not giving up very many fouls here in the first half or the second half.
Number 5 with the good aggressive rebound is going to go back up again, and he's going to get the bucket. Eagles up 82 to the 24 with 30 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Be sure to stay tuned in for the fourth quarter so you can see the ending of this great game for your Eagles. Eagles with such a big lead, just working to slow the ball down, waste some time, milk the clock, as people say. So probably be a more slow, busy game, but Eagles definitely looking like they're going to come out on top. On the rock in the corner, not even attempting a shot, just moving the ball around. Paul Sanchez is going to seem to get whacked. And it's not even going to remain, and it's stolen by Paul Sanchez. And he's going to pull it from way downtown, and just short. 82 to 24, your Eagles up going in the fourth quarter. I'm Marcus Roma.
And I'm Eddie Cook.
Definitely a great game for your Eagles. An all-around great team game. Eagles up 82-24. That's just due to their amazing defense, along with their offensive scoring abilities, and just them being great team players together. So the chemistry is definitely building, and it's really something that's going to be really bright in the future for this team.
Definitely.
Me and Andy getting a little snack, getting kind of hungry. Great popcorn here at the concessions. Be sure to, if you ever have free time to come to the game, grab yourself a bag of popcorn because it's delicious.
Absolutely.
Alejandro checking back in after not playing the entire third quarter. And Jared Bonney, I believe so too. So they're looking in to close the game, keep the lead. But most importantly, stay healthy. You don't want to risk a starter getting injured so late in the game up by so much. St. Constantine also putting some of their subs in. Vince Auster's going to have the ball, making a move. He's going to dish it to a Jeem. Back to Auster with a little spin to Jared Bonney, who picked up his dribble, and he's going to dish it to Auster on the wing. Auster to Alejandro, to Bonney. Back to Auster. What ball movement. And just short. But Asher Ajim with another rebound. He may not have any points, but he definitely has 10 rebounds. Asher Ajim, such a physical player. Known for his scoring too. He's definitely picked up a new role in this varsity squad this year, so we'll see what happens.
One of the scrappier guys on the varsity team.
Ooh, Jared Bonney.
There's a foul.
That looked pretty rough, as if someone hit his face or his nose. He seems to be okay, and it's going to be Eagles ball. Eagles still going to be adding some players to their lineup as the football season has come to an end. You know, a lot of players who've been playing football also play basketball, so they're definitely going to add some guys to their V squad. Eric McCurdy, another big man, standing at 6'3", is definitely going to be another key factor this game. And Auster drains another three. But like I was saying, Solomon Cole, also a great point guard for this team. He's really fast, scrappy like Jared Bonney. But he is injured right now, so he's looking to heal and be back within a month or so. So after Christmas break, we'll be seeing a lot more of Solomon Cole. Jared Bonney giving the moves. Kicks to Stefan for three. Rebounded by Bonney. Bonnie's not the tallest guy, but he's definitely one of the most athletic guys on the court at all time. What a pass to Ostera. That three looked a bit off. And it's going to be rebounded by Bonney again. Wow. Jared Bonney, definitely a great athlete. Definitely doing what he can to get these stats. Asher Ajim for three, and it's going to be rebounded by Alejandro twice, and he's going to miss both, but the Eagles are going to remain with the ball as number 11 tried to run with it.
Feeling a little bit sloppier on the offensive end, but definitely taking advantage on the defensive side of the ball.
Paul
really
Sanchez has checked in for Jared Bonney, who he's going to be sitting out the rest of the game. Ostera and Sanchez definitely having a good game, both scoring the ball really well. Stefan, the senior as well, definitely a great player. He's not the biggest, but when you need somebody to lock somebody down, he's definitely the man for that job. He's really scrappy and physical, and he's fast. He's really, really fast.
definitely.
And that's going to be a foul on number 21 of the Golden Eagles. And a great pass by Jim to Sanchez for the easy bucket. Paul Sanchez, with around 20 points, is having a great night. Number 15 is going to just pull up. And he tried to be like Curry, but it wasn't. So Eagles going to kick the ball. 87-24, 5 minutes remaining. Eagles looking to just milk the clock a little bit and let the game run out.
Really great showing on both sides, defensively and offensively for the Eagles, and that press coverage early in the game really elevated them in the scoreboard.
Alejandro is going to check out of the game. And number 20, Ball Out Rod, is going to check back in. Ostera with the ball. Eagles just dishing the ball around the court. Rodney in the corner is going to give a pump fake and a high pass, but Ostera showing his athleticism on that catch. Eagles are still moving the ball around. He's going to dish it to a Jim who's going to go up and get his first bucket of the game. He was definitely due. Definitely having a great game on the defensive side and the rebounding side of the ball. Now looking to get his first points. And that's going to be a travel on number 5 of St. Constantine. Another sport going on right now, your FBCA cheerleading squad competed at state today. I'm not sure what the results are, but they won last year, and they're definitely looking to repeat. So the cheerleaders definitely have a great squad, a lot of seniors, a lot of great leaders, and they're always doing their jobs at all the games, so let's give them a shout out. Vance Ostera with a wild shot, and it's going to be airballed. Definitely not a good take. Stolen by Ajim. Ajim definitely having a great game. Rodney with what a pass to Paul Sanchez, and Ajim's going to end up with the ball and put it up. St. Constantine looking to push it. Not the right idea. Ajim said no, 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 and stole that ball right away.
Showing his physical presence here in the second half.
Paul Sanchez on number 23 of the Golden Eagles. He's going to dish it to 15. That's going to be off. Rebounded by Sanchez. He's going to push it. And he's going to end up slowing it down. Almost went back court. Watch your toes. Stefan's going to end up with the ball on the wing. Who's going to dish it to the high post for Asher. Who's going to dish it to Rodney. Who's going to try and go up. And he's going to get physical and get the bucket. Coach Scooter telling him to back it all the way up. 95-24. The Eagles are up. Eagles looking to break 100 points this game. St. Constantine hasn't found a way to stop the Eagles' offense the entire game. And that's going to be another three by number 15 of the Golden Eagles. He's definitely been a great shooter for them tonight.
Seems to be a little too little too late.
Just a bit. Down. I can't even do the math for that. That's a lot of... They're down by a lot. That's all I got to say. Paul Sanchez for three and it's good. And he's just adding on to that. Eagles up by 71.
There you go.
Wow. Quick math by your boy. Eagles up by a lot. Definitely a great win for them. St. Constantine looking to call a timeout. Your girls' varsity basketball team is definitely having a good year. Number 2, excuse me, Madison Dunn, the sophomore, definitely a great basketball player. She's been playing AAU. She's the point guard for your girls' varsity basketball team, and she's definitely been a great leader after the Lady Eagles, lost to Blessed Tamuno and Emily Shee, who are definitely great big players for them last year. So them looking to fill in some spots, and it's going to be a good year for them too. Number 23 is going to take the ball up court for the Golden Eagles. Looking to get some type of points late in the game. Number 1 with the ball, giving some pump fakes. Good moves by him. He's going to dish it to number 5, who's going to shoot, and it's going to be off. But rebounded by number 30, who's going to go up. It's going to be no good again, rebounded by Rodney Harrison.
The Eagles just trying to finish out this game with no injuries.
That's definitely going to be a big thing, keeping everyone healthy.
Absolutely.
Up by so much, you don't want to risk anything, so Coach Scooter definitely being smart about that. Vance Austera with the ball is going to be tipped, and it's going to go back Golden Eagle ball. Number 21 taking the ball up court. And number 23, excuse me, is going to take the ball right through the Eagles defense. Eagles looking to just run the clock out. A minute left. Up 69 points. Stefan's going to kick it at Asher. He's going to kick it to Paul, and they're just going to dribble out the clock. Rodney to Austera. Back to Paul Sanchez. He will just move the ball around. What a game by your Eagles. Definitely came to play, came prepared. Great defense, great shooting, great offense, great ball movement. Just great chemistry all around. A good win for the Eagles, definitely giving some momentum. And the Eagles are just going to hold the clock. That's going to be it for your Eagles. Final score, 98-29. Paul Sanchez, Jared Bonney, and Zion Granville, definitely some key factors in this week's game. I'm Marcus Romo.
And I'm Andy Cook.
Signing off.